Hey fiddlers, welcome to today's fiddle video. Today we're going to be talking about how to use dynamics and accents in reels. Accents and dynamics can add a whole new dimension to a tune. The tune I'm going to be using to demonstrate these ideas is a traditional reel called Cluck Old Hen, and if you want to learn that tune, I have a tutorial on that, and there's a link in the description. Alright, let's get started. Alright, first of all, let's talk about accents and how you can use them throughout the tune. Reels are in 4/4 time. You might think of them in 2/2 time or maybe 2/4 time, but the basic idea is they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So one way we can use accents is to put them on the downbeat of the reel. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This might give sort of a march-ish feeling to the tune. But we can also put accents on the offbeat, so on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I feel like this gives a tune a little bit more forward motion. Just a tip, you can put accents on the offbeat even if you're playing one note over the course of both a downbeat and an offbeat. So this is what I mean. If you're playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, you could put a little accent in the second half of each of those notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just by speeding up your bow halfway through the note, and also maybe adding a little pressure with your pointer finger. Alright, that's accents, and now let's get into dynamics. You can still have the accents going on, and the dynamics could be sort of layered on top of that. With dynamics, you can think about them as happening over the course of a phrase, or one half of the tune, or an entire tune, or even several times through the tune. So for example, in the A part of Cluck Old Hen, we kind of have two phrases, or that's one way to think of it. We have this one, and then we have, and in each phrase you can kind of think of what's the part of this phrase that's most important. Different people might make different decisions about that. For now I'm going to emphasize that second finger on the E string in that first phrase. So I want the dynamics to go like this up to that note and then sort of float down. Then in the second phrase, I'm going to take that second finger on the A string and make that the most important note. So here's what that entire first half of the tune will sound like. One way to do it. Another thing you can do is take an entire half of the tune and have sort of an idea of what you want to do with that dynamically. Maybe you just want to keep the first half of the tune really quiet. You can still have the rising and falling of the phrases within that generally low level of dynamic range. Or you can make it really bold and big. Another thing that's really fun to do with half of a tune is to very gradually bring the dynamics up. So that's half of a tune. Let's say we're playing the tune several times through. What might we do with the dynamics to vary it a little bit? So you can ask yourself, what do you want the arc to be of the several times through the tune? A lot of times we want to finish high energy, which can often mean louder dynamics. So if we want to end there, maybe we start the tune nice and loud and big and bold. We do that through the A part, we sort of moderate it in the B part, keep that moderate volume through the A part of the next tune, then we bring it way down in the B part so we can bring it way up at the end of the B part, going into the third time through the tune when we're gonna be really big again. Here's what that might sound like.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright fiddlers, that wraps up today's fiddle video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you would like to learn the tune Cluck Old Hen, you can find a link to my full tutorial for that in the description. Have a wonderful day, happy fiddling, and I'll see you soon.